Hey Vandegrift, and welcome back to the Viper Pit Stop. I'm Josh.
And I'm Max. Let's get into the news. Congrats to the VHS choir students who have earned a spot in the TMEA All-State Choir. Kate Gregory, Ellie Mendoza, and Dhruvu Vishnu will all join the other state winners at the TMEA convention this month.
Congrats to Viper Swim for their great result at districts. The girls won their second consecutive district title, and the boys secured a great second place finish. Next week, they head to San Antonio for regionals, where the girls will try to attempt their first regional title, and the boys will defend their championship title. Great luck to them. Also, congrats to William Orth, Chris Sadarangani, and Charlie Trujillo for getting nominated for American Legion Boys State. It's among the most selective educational government instruction programs for high schoolers. It's a participatory program where each student becomes a part of the operation of his local, county, and state government.
VHS is currently first place in mid-year for the UIL Lone Star Cup for 6A out of over 200 high schools. The standing currently includes points for team tennis, cross-country, marching band, military marching band, volleyball, robotics best, football, Congress, and spirit. VHS is quietly having one of the most successful years in school history. Congratulations to all contributing programs and students.
That's all for this week's news. Now we'll hop into sports. All of our teams crushed Cedar Ridge last week, with boys basketball winning 49-36 and their game against Manor 67-33. This week they play Hutto on the 4th away and Westwood at home on the 7th, both at 7 p.m.
Girls basketball also did great against Cedar Ridge, winning 51-28. At their game against Manor, they won 74-39. This week they play Hutto on the 4th at 7 p.m. at home. Our soccer teams beat Cedar Ridge too, with the boys winning 3-1. They play Hutto at home on the 4th this week and Westwood away on the 7th, with both games at 7:30 p.m.
Girls soccer also did great last week, beating Cedar Ridge 2-0 and Manor 8-0. They've also got two games this week against Hutto and Westwood on the 4th and 7th at 7:30, with the Hutto game away and the Westwood game at home.
Rounding out our sports segment today is softball. Unfortunately, softball lost their first game against Harker Heights with a score of 1-13, but they have another away game coming up, this time against Leander on the 8th at 10:30 a.m. That's it for this week's sports, so here's your weatherman Aiden to keep you up to date with this week's upcoming weather.
All right, welcome back to another edition of Aiden's Forecast Fury. My name is Aiden, host of Aiden's Forecast Fury, and I am back from last week after missing out on last week, and I'm glad to be back. And with that being said, let's jump right into the weather. Kicking off this week with Monday, the weather is going to get hot. It is going to be in the 80s with a high of 80 in February, and the low is going to be 66. Looking on for tomorrow, for Tuesday, the weather should be looking the exact same with an insane high of 81 and a low of 66. And for Wednesday, we are looking at a high of 79 and a low of 66. Moving on for Thursday, a high of 81 and a low of 67. And then capping off this week on Friday, we have a high of 82 and a low of 62. It's going to feel nice this week, so make sure you guys get outside, take advantage of that, and make sure you enjoy the sun. And with that being said, that's going to end this edition of Aiden's Forecast Fury, and now back to the host of VTV.
Thanks, Aiden. Before the end of the broadcast, we have a mental health minute for you, all about bodies being good bodies.
Welcome to today's Mental Health Minute. A lot of times we hear other people talking about their bodies in mean ways. Someone might say they're too short, or they wish they had a different hair color, or even that they don't like their weight. Disliking or hating our bodies can cause a lot of damage to our mental health and self-worth. But guess what? The ideas about the right kind of bodies are really limited. There are almost 8 billion people in this world, which means there are almost 8 billion right ways to have a body. You are perfect exactly as you are. Not when you grow 4 more inches or change your hair or change your weight. Your body is a vessel for your awesomeness, and it deserves love from the person who matters the most, you.
That's it for this week's broadcast. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
Make sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok at Vandegrift TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Vandegrift Media Productions, if you have not already. Bye.